Hey, what's up everyone, it's Justin here, and today I've got the camera comparison on the Sony Xperia Z3. So I have some pretty high expectations for the camera on the Sony Xperia Z3 because after all, they have been in that camera industry for quite a while, whether it is their digital point and shoots or camcorders. On the Z3, you've got a 20.7 megapixel camera with a G lens, and the size of the sensor is a 1 and 2.3 of an inch Exmor RS mobile image sensor. It promises for sharp shots with less noise, and it also has an ISO range of up to 12,800, which is unseen in any other mobile sensor. But before we take a look at some of the images, let's just run through the camera application. The interface is a little bit different as to what I'm normally used to, as I don't review Sony devices that often. You will see that they do have kind of a reminiscence of what we see on their point and shoots, which is a whole bunch of different modes, and of course the superior auto. They give you an option through the grid system to just jump between the different modes, and you also have the ability to download more if you would like. So just preloaded on here, there is already quite a few, but the most popular one will most likely be the superior auto, which we have seen on their digital point and shoots like I mentioned. I have to say I wasn't the biggest fan of the camera app. It seemed to be somewhat sluggish at times and some small jitters here and there. And in terms of editing the photo, you will have to do that on a third-party app. It isn't exactly built into the gallery. So here's just a look at some of the photos on the Sony Xperia Z3 and its massive 20 megapixel sensor. So from looking at the pictures, I have to say it did do a pretty good job. One thing I noticed though is when looking at the pictures through a viewfinder, I almost felt like I was always out of focus, but after you did take the picture and view it in the gallery, you'll realize that it is extremely sharp, and that sensor definitely captures a lot of the detail. The color balance for the most part was pretty good, but I did notice in general the shots were just a little bit dark. Next up is just a quick video test on the Sony Xperia Z3. And in my opinion, I think it did do a good job in general, but it wasn't really anything impressive, at least compared to the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, which I recently just did a camera test on as well. It often had troubles focusing here and there, and again, the color balance was just a little bit off, but the thing was I wasn't really getting the pop factor in terms of the sharpness. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this has just been a camera test on the Sony Xperia Z3, both in the photo and video categories. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button as it helps me out a bunch, and I'll see you all in the next one.